Victory screech!
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Hello, mother.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Good morning. Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness, look at all these cuties. Hello. How's everybody doing? Hello, hello. Let me say hi to everybody real quick. Let's see. Mush, congratulations on getting first. Chris, hello. Ellen, hello. Debatably Alive, hello. Tito, hello. Peachy, of course, hello. Rose, hello. Moonvale, hello. Pixie, hello. I believe that's everybody in chat. Lurkers, hello. VOD watchers, hello. Hope everybody is doing well today. Today we're doing a very special interview. If y'all were here last month, you know we did an interview with Lost Girl, and it was so nice. This month we're doing an interview with Peachie, another member of the Sky Creator Troupe. Their socials, their main socials, are pinned in the pinned message in the chat, so be sure to go check them out on TikTok and here on Twitch as well. So we're going to be doing the same questions that we did last time, so this will be good for anybody that wasn't here for that. You can answer them this time. Mush has the questions. They will be sharing them in the chat as we go, you know, and even if you were here last time and you answered them, go ahead and feel free to answer them again. Maybe your answer to the questions have changed since last month. But it's gonna be super chill and cozy. We're gonna be on the full screen mode. Yeah. There we go. Oh, someone stole our plushies already. Okay, just checking really quick. You guys can still hear... Oh, looks like I don't have it on. One sec. Gotta move it. 1 second. I've got the Spirit City music going. There we go. Can y'all hear the music now? Okay, awesome, awesome. PG put the Manta back. Nice. Alright, I'm going to undeafen in the voice chat. Just gonna let Peachy know first. There we go. Alright. Hello, Peachy.
Hi.
Hi. Chat,
Hello,
can y'all
chat.
hear can y'all hear Peachy?
I can scream if you want.
Oh goodness. let me know if Peachy is too loud or too quiet. Y'all let me know.
Yeah, I can whisper too.
Let's see. Waiting to see. Peachy sound okay, everybody? Sounds great? Okay. Y'all let me know if I need to adjust any sounds. But, hi, Peachy. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing alright. I woke up there. That was very weird, but hello. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that.
Just a little prank, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean... Alright, well hopefully it doesn't do it again. If it does, you know, we'll just try to work our way through it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna roll up to the questions here and get them pulled up for me. And this isn't on the questions, but are you more active, Peachy, on TikTok or on Twitch, would you say?
TikTok definitely.
TikTok?
I'm just working my way back into streaming like as of last
Gotcha.
week. So,
Okay.
very slow back into streaming.
Well, that's
But
awesome.
definitely TikTok. And my TikTok is just for Sky,
Mm-hmm.
which is not the case for streaming. So
Gotcha.
there's
So
that
you
too.
think like on Twitch you'll be streaming other games as well, or?
Mostly Sky, but
Mhm.
other stuff too. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's cool. And I don't know if you have shared this, and feel free not to answer, but I know you said it's 4 in the afternoon. What part of the world are you in? Like what country? If you
Mm.
mind, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
It's fine. I am from France,
Oh, okay. Awesome. Did not know
sadly.
that.
I
Okay.
am
Well,
not loving it right now, but
oh no. Listen, I understand. All right, everybody in
like that.
chat. Peachy, if y'all are all ready, I think we'll go ahead and get started on the interview questions. I don't want to keep you too long because I know you said you only had a couple of hours, and I definitely don't want to make you feel rushed or anything, so.
It's fine.
Okay. Also, just checking chat. Mush, are y'all good? I haven't seen chat move, so now I'm just a little paranoid because of OBS. Yeah, okay, awesome.
It's just not moving, I think.
Okay. We alive. Okay, I'm just making sure y'all are good. We're vibing? Okay, awesome. Just want to make sure it wasn't me. Alright, so Mush, if you don't mind, we're going to start with question 1, if you don't mind putting it in the chat for me. And everybody in chat, if you would like to answer it, feel free. Don't feel like you have to. But question number 1, Peachy. What inspired you to start playing Sky?
So there's actually 2 answers because I started playing twice.
Okay. We'll take
Like
both.
many people, I think many people like start and then they stop and then they start again later. So like the first time it was just my friend told me about this cool free game on the Switch.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, I love free games,
Oh, yeah, of course. Obviously.
So I tried it.
Mhm.
I'm very confused. What is going on?
Mhm.
The usual.
Mhm.
And I stopped playing and forgot about it until Aurora.
Oh, okay.
I was just scrolling TikTok and I don't know, one day it's just a wall of TikToks about the Aurora concert and I was like, like
Oh,
I
okay.
have to check this out,
Yeah.
So I go back to my Switch and the game is still here and I check it out and it's amazing, like wow.
I love that.
Yeah, so that's the story.
That's the story. Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
that's a very similar story to most people that play Sky. Like, they start and then they stop. I know that was, like, I was playing it when it was still, like, Sky the Light Awaits, back way when it first came out. Before it really came out, actually. And, I did not like the mobile controls, and I was confused, and so I stopped playing, and then I picked it back up when it released on Switch. Just one of my friends was like, hey, this game looks pretty cool, and I was like, oh, I've played that before, but I didn't like the controls on mobile. Maybe I'll like it better on Switch, and picked back up, and I've been playing it since.
Yeah.
But
I think
alright.
that's a lot of people really.
Yeah,
Like,
for
they get
sure.
confused
They get
and they're like,
confused, and
this
yeah.
game is, and then they go back to it later.
Yeah, I think it would be great if there was a way they could put more of like a tutorial into Sky. I don't
Yes,
know.
for sure.
It's very confusing in the beginning.
But I think there's a charm to it. Looking
Right.
back,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
and
when you think about it, like, you had that freedom to like explore. Like, there's not like a set path that you have to follow. Like, you can
yeah,
run around an
exactly.
aisle for hours just like, oh, I wonder what's over here. And there's nothing like yelling
Yeah,
at you like, you need to go
exactly.
this way.
And there's also like I think there's a huge part of what makes Sky is the fact that people help newer players. Like
Yes.
that's that's not in a lot of games.
Right. Yeah.
So I think if there was like a whole tutorial, we would lose that.
That's true, yeah, because then they wouldn't really need help from older players. Yeah. So I could see both sides of it for sure. And I guess that's the hard part
Yeah.
is trying to find that fine balance between guiding new players but also leaving it to where they can rely on older players to lead them as well. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
All right. We're going to move on to question number 2. Question number 2 is, what about Sky kept you coming back to play in your early moth days?
Mm.
So I know you said...
only the second time.
So for the second time, would it
Yeah.
be Aurora or was there something else like when you came back that like really made you decide to keep playing after?
A lot of Aurora and a little bit of I got adopted and got things explained to me,
Okay.
and I was a little less confused, and then I met friends.
Nice.
Mostly my friends kept me playing, I think.
That sounds like what most Sky kids, that's like their same story is, you know, they started and then they stopped because they were confused and they started again and then they got adopted by a veteran who explained everything and helped them, and then they made friends, and then like it really goes full circle because then you become the veteran and then you're guiding people. I know I've had several people here on stream that have, you know, they started playing Sky with me, like as brand new moths, or they had played Sky before but they had stopped playing and then they started playing again, you know, and then I was the one guiding people. It's very interesting. Mine's a little bit different because I didn't really have any veterans. I just kind of just explored until I learned everything. But
Yeah,
it's
because
really
back
cool to
then
see.
there wasn't any like tutorial or anything like
Right, exactly. And
that.
I'm
No,
just
if you're
looking
confused, just go on
around.
YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing too, is not very many of like the newer players are gonna know to like look up nasty mold or a new mode on YouTube, you know,
Mm.
for like really in-depth tutorials on things.
Yeah.
But scrolling back in chat here, I see for question number 1, Rose says, I started playing the second time because of Mav streams. Aww. And then Purring Pixie, our lovely mod Pixie here. I was looking for a mobile app to identify the stars in the sky, and the game came up in my search. I really liked the art and downloaded it. I love how
That's
that...
funny.
I know. And then for question number 2, let's see, Rose, Aurora and exploration for me, because once I understood it, I wanted to see everything. Love that.
Mm.
And then Mush, I wasn't even a moth. I was just this close to a burnout. Ah, okay, I got you. All right. We can move on to question number 3. What first inspired you to start making content for Sky?
Mm. There's also two answers. So I used to like film and take a lot of pictures even before I started making content, just like
Okay.
for the memories.
Uh-huh.
But it took a lot of space on my phone,
Oh
and I wanted
no.
to delete it. So I was like,
So you're
I'm
like
just gonna
upload
make
it and...
videos and
Oh,
post it on
okay.
TikTok.
I love that.
And well, the idea of TikTok was that I kept seeing TikToks, and um, it sounded fun, so I
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah, TikTok
But yeah,
always looks fun. I'm not good at like editing stuff, so
a
I
little
love
bit of
watching
work.
it though.
Yes, it's a bit of work, but
Mm-hmm.
it's rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
Although sometimes like the stuff I put the most work on, it just doesn't get views, but
Doesn't get views.
it's still
Yeah, the
funny.
algorithm is definitely really weird over there.
Yeah. And the Lori Fort, oh, 1 second video, just yeah. but I do it for me, so
Yeah, and
it's fine.
that's the
The
main
journal,
reason to do it for. That's awesome.
yeah.
For me, I didn't really even plan on making Sky content. I started streaming just for fun, and I had
Mm,
fully planned on being 99% Animal Crossing streamer. Um,
mm.
hence the name Maverick Crossing.
Makes sense.
And my first stream, I did Animal Crossing and Sky. I did an Eden followed by a Winglight Run my first stream. And
Mm,
overwhelmingly, most of the people that came to stream were here for Sky. And I was like, oh, it seems like people actually. I didn't think anybody was going to like Sky like for stream because I hadn't seen people stream it. And I was like, okay.
yeah,
So I started streaming it, and here we are now.
yeah. I think it's very niche, and so well, maybe
Mhm.
not as much now with PC, but before PC release,
Oh, for sure.
because it's hard to stream it.
Uh-huh.
I feel like people who want to watch Sky content, they will just come if you stream Sky.
Right, right. I get a lot of people that come into chat sometimes and they'll say, "Oh, I didn't know people streamed Sky." And
Yeah.
they're, surprised, and like a lot of times they're like a brand new account, and it's like, I saw it on TikTok and I saw people saying that, they're on Twitch, and it's really cool
Mm,
to see.
yeah.
All right. Question number 4. In what way has Sky had an impact on your life? And this can be big or small or both.
That's a interesting question. um, well, first I made friends.
Mhm.
I think that's the
That's a
most
big
important
impact
for
for sure.
me.
Hmm.
Very, very close friends. Which I did not expect going into Sky, honestly. But yeah, there's been like hours long conversations in Sky, like this sense of family, I guess. And another, I guess, impact. Because of Sky, I went on a trip.
Uh-huh.
uh, because I won a free like train pass for
Oh, okay.
Germany, and I didn't know about this until a friend in Sky told me about it.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna apply, and I got it, so I went on a trip.
Oh,
Uh,
wow,
well,
that's
mainly
awesome.
because of Sky. Yeah,
That's
well,
cool.
because thanks to Sky.
Was it for like a
Yeah.
Sky Expo, or it was just a...
No, it's like unrelated to
Oh,
Sky,
okay,
but
okay. Oh, but you found out about it
just
through Sky.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I got
through a
you.
friend in Sky. So
Okay.
because
That's
it's still
awesome.
a little bit funny to think like, oh, because I played Sky, I went on that trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like who would think that, but yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's cool. I know
Mm,
for me, when I first started playing Sky, it was just, game I played just to kind of like kill time and, just have something fun to do. And then like once I started
mm,
streaming it, because before I started streaming, I was just a solo player. I had a few friends here and there, but I didn't really play Sky with them. I just, would use them for like daily lighting, or if we happened to run into each other, we would chat, but that was about it. And once I started streaming, I started making friends here on Twitch, and they started joining me in Sky. It really grew into this really sweet and cozy community that we now have. And honestly, I probably would not still be playing Sky if I hadn't have started
mm,
streaming it, just because
yeah,
the solo playing was starting to get to be a burnout.
yeah, I get it.
So,
It's a bit draining.
but so yeah, so the community has definitely kept me going
Mm,
in Sky, and that's kind of like in turn like brought some of the best friends that I have had in my life. All of you
aw.
cuties in chat. Woo. So, and then of course getting...
Honestly,
Go ahead, go ahead.
Sorry. You have like a very nice community. I've been in your chat like even
Oh.
before I was in the troop, and like it's just very welcoming and it's very nice.
Well, thank you. That's what we go for here. We're trying to be a very
Yeah.
cozy, safe space for everybody to come in and hang out, whether it's Sky or whether it's anything else that we're doing. We always
Mm.
try to keep focus on making this community a place that everybody is comfortable with being in. I know a lot of times, like some games that I play, like I've done like Fortnite and some other games before, where like the community is a little bit more toxic,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so like we keep the chat like locked into like follower only or like sub only, and that
Mm.
might be not like the most like the smartest thing to do if you're trying to grow as like a content creator, but my main focus is more of just providing like a cozy safe space for everybody to come in and hang out.
It's like a quality over quantity thing.
Right, exactly. Gotta have all the good ones here.
Yeah,
Always,
I
always.
suppose.
I tell my mods I like to collect all the cuties.
Mm.
So that's what we have in the chat here. But
Yeah.
yeah. We got a little sidetracked there.
Yeah.
um Question number 5. What is your favorite aspect about Sky? This can be collectibles, cosmetics, social interactions, adventure, any, all. Just what are your favorite aspects?
I think it has to be the social interactions. Like I wouldn't play Sky if it was a solo game. Like I'd finish it and then be done.
Right.
What keeps me playing? What I make my content about too. Like it's all about the social interactions, even
For
with
sure.
strangers. Sometimes, like people are just kind, mostly.
Yeah.
um,
There's always those
like
few, but
yeah. But like once I was a bit sad and I was like just sitting somewhere and someone came and sat next to me and like just that small gesture, it's everything.
that's so sweet, and I definitely get what you mean. I know,
Yeah, and
like one day I was feeling down and I went to the memorial in like the little
mm,
the Starlight Desert, the memorial, the
mm,
the one in you know what I'm talking about?
yeah, where you put the boats for
Right. And
your
I went
loved
and I was
ones.
just,
Yeah.
just sat down there. I was off stream just hanging out. And I had some randoms come up and they just sat down next to me and they put like some props around to make it cozy and
Uh-huh.
didn't interact at all. We didn't, have a chat, nothing. We just sat and were just in each other's company. And it was very
Yeah.
nice and comforting.
Right.
So, and that's
Yeah.
like the amazing thing about Sky is just it's very community driven. It's definitely like the people that are playing the game that make it sweet and cozy like it is.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. Yeah. This is for sure my favorite part of Sky is just the people. Um Even though there's just a few bad apples out there,
Of
but
course. I,
mostly
I would
like
say
very nice.
like compared to like other games and other communities, like Sky is more overwhelmingly positive, like in
Yes,
their community.
for sure. Yeah.
Pixie says those are the best moments for me too, the small spontaneous meetings. Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't add randoms in Sky anymore just because I do now have a community that I have added in Sky, and like just like you said, there are
That's a
always
lot.
those few, right? And I try to always think like keeping my community safe, and so I don't add like moths in Sky anymore.
Mm.
Um but still like having those interactions with randoms, especially like when I'm off stream and I'm just running around in Sky. Very nice.
Yeah.
I also love the cosmetics. I'm a huge collector, so I'm so excited for Orange Kimono Grandpa to finally be coming home next week.
Me
It's the only
too.
traveling spirit that I need. So I
Yes,
cannot
I'm
wait.
very happy.
I know there's gonna be so many people running around with the orange kimono on. Ugh, I
Yeah.
cannot wait to see it.
Yeah.
Alright. Question number 6. Which event is your favorite and why?
Hmm. I don't know. Let me think.
This can be like
Um,
a Days of event or just like a little event that they've had in Sky. If you need to think, I
I
can.
think
Okay, go ahead.
I think it's probably Days of Color.
Ooh, that's a good one. And
Because
they just dropped more of it in
rainbows,
beta.
rainbows, and I'm part of the LGBT community, so
Okay,
like it
same.
feels extra special. Yay! You know,
Love
it feels
that.
special, like even though they don't really say it out loud that it's to celebrate
Right.
that, you know, but given where the money goes and stuff,
Right.
like
Because,
we
yeah,
know,
right.
and it feels special and it feels like we're seen. So
Right.
I
Right.
appreciate that event a lot, and it's
Exactly.
super cute.
It is. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait. No spoilers, obviously, everybody. But they just put out Days of Color in beta, and I cannot
I should check
wait
it
for
out.
it to come to live. But yeah, no spoilers. But I cannot wait. But mine is definitely Days of Mischief. I love Days of
Hmm.
Mischief. I love all things spooky. So every time it gets closer and closer to Days of Mischief, I'm like, okay, I need it in beta so I can see what we're doing this year.
Yeah, I enjoyed it last year. It
Yeah,
was
it
my
was
first
yeah.
ever.
Uh-huh.
But cause I started playing in December, so it was
Right.
my first days of beach. It was a lot of fun. Um, I like riding the krill.
Yeah. They added a lot of stuff this year. They really expanded the cackling crab with like that whole crab area down there and like the little
Hmm.
maze and stuff that wasn't there the year before. So it was really cool to see. Mush in the chat says mischief.
Fair enough, you know.
Uh-huh.
I was almost gonna say mischief, but I think Days of Color is
Oh yeah,
nice.
for sure. Yeah, Days of Color
Or I mean,
is.
like Days of Aurora too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really count it.
Days of Days of Sunlight is also another really nice one. I enjoyed Days of Sunlight too. Oh, and they're all so good. But yeah, favorite
There's so
definitely.
many.
I know they keep adding more, and I keep forgetting about them.
Yeah, I don't really like Days of Nature though, to be honest.
Really, I think
I didn't like the whole cleaning up thing
with the
last
mana.
year.
Yeah, last year it was a little bit like out of the way,
Yeah, I didn't like it.
and then I think having it as a daily was
Yes.
very frustrating for a lot of people. Like, come on, we just want to quickly do these dailies, not run all the way over here every day.
Yeah, I mean, I go there for Geyser anyway, but like,
Right.
come
But
on.
that's a bit of a long event, and it's kind of like way on the other side. So yeah, I definitely get that.
Yeah.
But I loved when they added the turtle event. Uh, turtles are my favorite animal IRL. So whenever they added the
Oh,
turtle in Sky, I was literally crying because I was like, it's a freaking turtle.
that's so cute. Wait, that
Alrighty.
was added for like Days of Nature?
Yes, it was added for Days of
Oh,
Nature 2 years ago, I
I
believe.
see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Kind of like Geyser. Geyser was
Didn't
added
know.
for the first Days of Nature, if I remember right.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Never mind, I like Days of Nature actually, as we all know us.
All right. Question number 7. Which season is your favorite and why?
I think we all know which one it is.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You go ahead and tell us. Go ahead.
Aurora. Um, it's my first season. Very special season at that. Like, it's so special,
Of course.
so cool. Like, it's everything.
Yeah.
I sadly didn't get to play it entirely, so I
Mhm.
only have like I completed like one spirit and a half before it was finished.
God, yeah.
So I'm a bit sad about that, but
Hmm.
I mean, it's Aurora. The concert was like so special. Like I literally went like twice a day, every day.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we were going a
Yeah.
lot during. Yeah.
So yeah.
Season
I like
Aurora.
Aviary too,
Ooh,
but
yes.
like Aurora is always gonna be first for me, I think.
Yeah,
What about
I
you?
mean, for me, um, so I feel like Little Prince will always be very special to me and will probably always keep that number 1 spot just because it was my first season that I played in Sky.
I get it.
But Aurora is definitely like very close. That was an amazing season. It was amazing seeing the community come together, not just during the season, but like after the season when we had the encore performances and like seeing everybody coming in and hanging out. It was
I love that.
amazing. And then I know like there's a whole, I'm sure there's several, but I know there's one in particular, like a Discord server where Sky Kids try to organize like, you know, let's all go to the concert at this time so that way they can still have like really big concerts. And
Yes, I've heard of it.
yeah, I haven't
That's
gone to
so
like
nice.
find it, but it's pretty cool. You know that Sky Kids are
Yeah.
still like you can just go by yourself if you have the cape, but it's cool to see like they're trying to get everybody together for it.
I kind of get it because it's a little bit sad when there's like 5 people
Right.
in the concert. Like it's not the same.
For sure.
It makes me cry every time.
Right. Sometimes it's a little nicer to have like those more small, intimate concerts just because you don't have as much like flashing lights. I know like for people with photosensitivity, like
yeah.
but it is also like it's weird because I'm one of those like I like the smaller concerts, but I also really like the 10,000 count
Yeah,
concerts
I-
too.
I can see why both have their good sides.
Right.
I think for me, when it's a little empty, it's just sad because of like the nostalgia of it.
Right.
It's like,
For sure.
I feel it's a little sad that some people can't see the concert anymore.
Right.
I mean, like if you have a friend, like you can find people to get you there, but
Right.
I'm sad for them.
Right.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah. But yes, definitely an amazing season and one of the like I think a lot of people would say it's their favorite. Oh, just had to stretch your legs. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to like not fall asleep there.
Oh, you're good. You're good. It's okay. I'm
Thank
shocked
you.
that I haven't because I haven't moved at all. But there we go.
Yeah, no.
But
Like I have to tap my screen from time to time and make me get up.
for our next question, question number 8, which spirit is your favorite and why? This can be a spirit from a seasonal guide, an event spirit, any spirit in Sky. Which one's your favorite?
Ooh, the guides count? Ooh.
Yes, yeah, it can be the guides too.
Steve. It's Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, the hopeful steward.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, we started calling him Steve.
Oh, okay. I think
some
I've heard,
TikTok people.
yeah, I've heard that, Steve. I've always called him Stuart because he's the steward, but I've heard
It's like a
about it
nickname.
being called Steve.
I like Steve and I like the new guy too. He's so. I'm not gonna go in details, but he's very nice.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And if it's normal spirits, I like the hide and seek spirit.
Oh yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
She's so cute, you know.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember what I said last time for this one. Oh. Chat, which spirit is my favorite? I don't remember. Oh, the butterfly. That's the one it is. The butterfly spirit in Fairy. I think they're so cute,
Mm.
and I love living their memory because of the music. Like, I'll just live their
Mhm.
their memories sometimes just to hear like the music and just relax.
Mhm. Makes sense. It is a nice one.
Hmm. I don't even remember if I said something last time. Oh, no much. Fat Cat says my friend missed out on the concert, so sometimes I take them with me. Oh, that's sweet. Pixie says Timid Bookworm's music is so pretty. Oh, that's true. Uh-huh. I love the spirits that
Who's
have like
that?
their
What's the emote? I don't know emote.
timid.
The names.
Timid Bookworm is the one with the stance. I believe
Oh,
it's this one, right? I don't remember. Do they have an emote chat? Or it is the stance, right?
sorry, I don't know.
I'm pretty
spirits
sure.
yet.
No, you're fine. You're good. I'm pretty sure they're this stance right here.
Okay.
But they have the butterfly cape. They're the one in Sanctuary on that island at the very top.
Hmm.
Like when you first get
Oh
into
yeah.
Sanctuary.
Okay. Hmm. Where there's a cake. Okay.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I see.
But, all right. For question number 9, what is your favorite creature in Sky?
Oreo.
Well, that's because I have the Oreo plush, but
Does that
somebody.
count?
Oh, we're probably gonna have some
Yeah, they
moths.
stole it.
We're probably gonna have some people come over here because I just took this.
Well,
See
it's
if I-
ours.
Yeah. There you go.
I like Oreo, and I really like butterflies too.
Hmm.
You know, they're always here to light you up when, like, in the parts of sky where you lose light,
Uh-huh.
like forest and wasteland. There's always a butterfly
Uh-huh.
to come recharge you.
Yeah, the butterflies are definitely
Because they're here,
great.
I'm not scared.
Yeah. Awesome. I love the butterflies too. I especially love them like when you do like the Aurora concert or one of the passage quest and you come back and like the bug happens and so the butterflies are black. I think it's so cool seeing them
Oh,
flying
yeah.
around when they're black. It looks so cool.
Yeah. When I
Um,
first saw it, I was like, what is going on?
yeah.
It's a bit scary at first.
Fat Cat says jellyfish, but close second is crabs. Ooh, the jellyfish are... I always said jellyfish were my favorite until they added the turtle. And so now it's the turtle and then it's the jellyfish. I think the jellyfish are so cute.
They are. Have you seen in Sanctuary there's a little jellyfish painting in the cave?
In Sanctuary?
Yeah.
I don't...
believe we're the spirit with the jellyfish. The jellyfish skull, I think. If
There's
you go,
like a drawing on the
where
wall.
the wing is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you keep going, there's like a little drawing hidden there.
Oh, no, I
Of
don't think I've
jellyfish.
seen it. I'll have to look for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's really
don't
cute.
think I've seen that.
You know, like the cave where all the jellyfish is.
Uh-huh. And it's like,
And then there's the spirit, and then there's the wing light.
uh-huh.
It's like in the part where the wing light is.
Oh,
If you
okay.
like go really near the wall,
Uh-huh.
you'll see it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that
A
out
bit
now.
hidden. It's a little bit hidden, but it's
Nice. I
good.
learned something new. Mush is writing it down for us. Thank you, Mush. Awesome. All right, we're on question number 10. We're halfway through these questions now. How are we doing, everybody? Anybody need water? Everybody good?
I drink a bit.
You gonna drink a bit? Okay, well, I'll go ahead and I'll also do a little hydrate here. Everybody hydrate.
Sorry. Don't choke on the water like I do.
Oh, no. All right. Question number 10. Which elder is your favorite and why?
Forest mommy.
Of course. I was waiting for it.
But I also like the twins in Bali.
Uh-huh.
They're cute. I don't have a reason. It's
Just because
like
they're
the
cute.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. We all love Forest Mommy here, for sure.
Yeah.
I think Vault Elder is my favorite. I just want to give them a hug. They're so sweet and cute. I don't know. I've always loved the Vault Elder. But, Isle Grandpa Mush says, I know. Same thing with the Isle Elder. He just seems so sweet. And, like, we were talking about this yesterday in stream. Like, we were talking about, like, seasons, because we're always, like, coming up with, like, seasonal ideas and, like, concepts for seasons and stuff. We were talking about, like, what if they did the season around the elders? And I said
That would be so nice.
I would love that, but I would need them to explain in that season what was going on with Shattering. Like, you know, like at the end of Shattering where you have the memory of like all the elders and like they're all like being thrown back. I
Huh?
need them to explain that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have you done all of Shattering?
I think. I don't know.
The very last
You're making me
memory.
doubt now.
The very last memory, it's like that big red shard and you fly all the way up to get the wing light on
Oh,
top.
um,
Well,
that
all
one, yes.
yeah, all the elders are there and they're like being thrown back from like what looks
Oh,
like the
damn.
void of Shattering. And I was saying,
Ooh.
I need to know what they did. Like, what was going on. But no matter what was going on, Isle Elder is innocent because he's just sweet little grandpa. So I won't be hearing any lies or slander about him. He just seems so sweet, like he just would not partake in anything nefarious because like we've talked about this before, like Sky lore is extremely dark, and
Mhm.
when you think about it like that,
Juicer.
right, exactly, the Manta Juicer, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
Forest Mommy, I love you, but can you explain this? And then just like points to the Manta Juicer, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Why are we juicing the mantas? But
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of TikToks lately, like with lore ideas because of this season, with the guide and the forest elder like being in a picture together, and it's really
Yeah.
cool to see like everybody like, okay, like maybe they're mother and child, maybe they are like teacher and apprentice, like, you know, like, and like they're coming up with ideas for the lore and stuff, and I think it's really cool to see.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, the nesting guide's hair is a little bit like Forest Mommy's.
You're
Like,
not
it's the
wrong.
same
It's just got like the
style.
two little,
It's shorter.
yeah. It's like the
Oh
start.
my god, that's so cute.
I think it's cool. I saw a TikTok where they were talking about like, you know how like the nesting guide, they won't let us near their hammer. And I talked about this yesterday
Yeah.
too on stream. I saw a TikTok where they were saying like maybe the hammer is special to them because it reminds them of the forest elder,
Yeah, makes sense.
since they
Oh
have
my
like
god,
that
that's so
big mallet.
cute.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe it's a gift.
Maybe. So I'm hoping we'll get some more, lore on the hammer later into the season.
Yeah.
Backhat
Hammer lore. Give
says,
it to us.
right, just crumbs of lore, please. I forget if I
Yeah.
said
Also, hi,
prairie.
Kiko.
Hi, Gecko. Fat Cat says, I forget if I said prairie or forest last time I've started. Oh. I mean, there's no wrong answer. All the elders are great. I also love the Wasteland Elder, but I would definitely have to say Vault is my favorite. But, let's see here. Question number 11. What is your favorite emote in Sky? You can go ahead and show it off for us in Sky if you would like to.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I can never find the emotes when I'm looking. There it is. Oh no.
No, that was a little joke. I don't really know. I use this one a lot with my friends, to be fair.
I think a lot of people do. I see Sky Kids do that a lot.
Yeah.
I
I
think,
like the hard one. This one. They're all
yeah,
cute though.
they are. They really are.
And the bubble one is like super cute.
When I was a moth, my favorite emote to do was the level 2 Medi.
Mm,
I loved just going to places and doing this and like taking pictures. I always thought it was so cool.
it is cool.
I do also use this emote a lot.
Mm,
I don't know. They're all so good. The crab dance, of
yeah,
course.
they're so cute.
Oh, and the head bob one is also great.
Yeah, I don't use it a lot just because I never find it.
Right? I always struggle to find the emotes that I'm looking for.
Yeah, there's like a few specific ones where like I know by muscle memory where they are.
Uh-huh.
The other ones I'm like, where is it? Where is it?
Where are you?
By the time I find it, it's too late to use it.
Right. That's always me. It's the same thing with like the spells too, even like when I'm trying to find a specific
Yes.
spell, I can never find it. Like especially when I'm trying to do like a shared space or a shared memory. Oh wow, I found the
Mm.
shared space one right away this time, but usually I can't find them. Oh, that's another great one right there.
Yeah.
When you play Sky on different devices and each one has different number of columns in the emote menu. I know.
Right.
I get
It's
so
a nightmare.
confused.
I'm like, where is it?
Mush says the kiss emote probably. It's probably the one I use the most. Yeah, that's understandable. I think most Sky Kids use like the kiss or the bow. I use the bow the most for sure.
Oh, a lot. Mm.
Alright, let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. What is your favorite location in Sky and why?
It's that place in Hermit Valley. When you go like on the clouds and there's like
That
a rock
cliff in front of the
and
sun?
sunset is
Uh-huh.
really nice. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
that
Oh, that is a
place.
great spot for sure.
But the problem is there's always like a couple there. Like you can't spend a
Yeah.
long time in there. It's like once I went there to take pictures and there was like a couple at the top, a couple at the bottom. I was like, I just want to take pictures, please. Yeah.
couples there and you're just there with the
I
camera, like, I'm just here for photography.
yeah, it's like let's just leave for 5 minutes. Yeah. Much said, bother them.
Yeah, that's the
I
energy.
did bother them. I bothered them until I left. I took
Oh.
some pictures with them too, and then they left, and I took my pictures.
Yeah, that's definitely like one of those things with Sky where it's like, oh man, I just want to take pictures and there's people here. And that's where like private servers would be super nice, but I know that that's
Right.
not really aligned with like TGC's values, and I completely understand and respect that.
Yeah, that would break the whole purpose of the game.
Right. I mean, but if TGC did want to make like to where content creators could make their own little, privates, like
Ooh,
the troop members, ooh, to where like when we're trying to make
ooh.
content and people are constantly warping, even if we have a do not disturb spell on, I'm just or like even private servers with a code for like content creators, like where
Yeah.
like if you have like a group that you're playing with specifically, you don't have a bunch of other people warping in, taking
Yeah, for
spots,
sure.
especially since server,
Ooh, TGC,
oh
please.
yeah, they would never, but they just want to be cute, I
I
would
feel like we
legit,
could negotiate for
honestly,
content creation servers.
Fixie says don't be shy, TGC week 1. Gecko says
It's like ask every day.
I would legit subscribe monthly in order to have a private server. I mean, the good thing is like we're gonna have our nest soon, TM, and
Yes.
then that can be private or for friends, but it'd be nice to be able to like run around and do stuff for sure.
Mm. I think if we ask TGC every day,
Yeah, that
maybe
might be something to do in the troop chat. Just
yeah. Still
I
like give
know
us the private server every day. We're gonna get blocked, but it's fine.
they're gonna be like, you know what? Y'all need to go. Mush says if you open for friends, it does open for all of your friends. So that would be nice too, to like have a filter to where it could be like friends, best friends only.
Yeah.
Like a setting like that for your nest. That would be nice. And then that way, like if you wanted to do an event like on stream, like it would be kind of cool to do like a birthday party in your nest, and like you decorate your nest for like a birthday party, and then like you can set it to where only specific like your best friends can join, and then like you can just remove everybody else except for like who's supposed to be there from your best friends. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Just just a
That
thought,
would be
TGC.
really cool, actually.
Just a thought. Just a thought, TGC. I'm just sliding it across the table.
Like if you wanted to make us happy,
Yeah. All right. Next question is, what is your favorite prop to carry with you and why? What's your favorite prop to
It's
carry
right
in
there.
Sky?
It's
Is
right
it the
there.
Manta?
Yeah.
That's a good.
I mean,
That's
it's
good prop.
so cute and huggable. But lately, because the spaces at Grandma are a little bit bugged, I do take like a fire thing.
A fire
with
item.
me. Yeah,
Gotcha.
because I'm lazy.
Yep. I mean, we've been managing to get like the shared spaces to work, so we definitely still take advantage of
Lucky.
those. Because yeah.
It's like half the time it's there. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes people manage to get it. I don't see them. So yeah, I don't know why they do this to us.
Yeah. I don't know why we can't.
Like,
Honestly,
I'm confused
to
about
me,
this.
I think that having the shared spaces there allows for more social interaction, because then you're not
I
like trying to
agree.
run and chase these balls, and pop them. But
Yeah, I agree.
that's just me, what do
I
I know?
get. I think they just don't want people to AFK.
AFK,
But,
yeah, I get that. I get
it's
that, but
it's annoying.
Like
The ball's going to the wall. You can't burn it anymore. It goes in
yeah, and then
like
it
under the table. You can't burn it
goes into the
anymore.
void.
Like
Yeah, I hear you
it's not
for sure.
very fun.
Right, right.
But I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. You know, just at TGC, you know, because I know like when we go to Granny, we'll we'll get into a shared space and we pull up words on stream, and then we're just hanging out,
Mm,
chatting, playing words while we run around at Granny's, you know, and let the shared space pop everything. You know,
yeah.
it's a nice time to relax. I think that's the negative side of like taking like the idle wax from the campfires away. Um and like you can't idle at Geyser anymore, and you can't really idle at Granny's anymore because like you don't just keep collecting the wax. Um I do think
Yeah.
that kind of takes away a little bit from the social. I know that they said that they did that because it helps the social interaction, but I actually think it hurts it in a way because a lot of times you're playing with your friend, like, and you might be like talking in Discord or like chatting like in game or even like on a voice call with each other or playing together IRL. You know, everybody's situation is different, and
Yeah.
a lot of times like maybe you're trying to work, or maybe you're trying to do like some schoolwork or something, and you can't really focus on keeping your Sky Kid awake, interacting with your friend
Yeah.
socially, and doing what you're trying to do IRL. So
I
I
agree.
definitely like I never did the idle wax myself, but I can totally understand why people are upset that it's gone.
Yeah, I've also not done it. But for grandma, like usually I just play around like with emotes, like making little shows for other kids. And I can't really do it if I have to go and burn like
Right,
balls. And I feel like yeah, just, it burnout is real,
for sure.
and just having this moment where you can like put your phone down or whatever device you use and AFK for 10 minutes, I feel like it's a nice break,
Right,
and would help
for sure.
with
Mhm.
burnout, but what do I know?
Right.
Like, I'm not a game designer, what do I know? You
Right,
know?
exactly. Me too. Me too. Also really quick, I just want to say I'm Spess. I probably butchered that. Ian Spess. I'm not sure how to say your username, but thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm not ignoring y'all
Oh,
chat, I swear. It's just really hard to like look at chat and read
yes,
chat and also like talk.
for sure.
All right. Question number 14, and this is another good one. I say as the one that like made these questions. Question number 14. If you could add one creature to Sky, what creature would it be? And would it be a light creature or a dark creature?
If I had like, we're talking if I'm deciding what
Right,
we
you
add
have
next,
total
right?
control over what creature from your own mind, IRL, or from another game that you know, whatever, and you can bring it into Sky, and it can be either a light creature or a dark creature.
I'm adding my cat.
Aww.
um, to- yeah, not even as a plush, like as a whole
As a
collab,
whole. Oh,
like
that
the
would be
deer,
so
and
cute.
it has its own area, and you can go pet it.
Oh, I would
Yes.
love that. But is it a light creature or a
Um,
dark creature? Mush asks.
for me, it's like creator. For everyone else, it's a dark.
That's so cool. Oh, I love that
It's
idea. For you, it's a light creature, but for everybody else, it's a dark creature. Ooh, that's
I
actually a
don't know
really
how
cool
that would work.
concept. Like, where, like, it's nice to you, but it attacks everybody else. I love that.
Yeah,
I do think,
it
I hope
doesn't sound
for,
like happy, but I don't think they could make it real because then for everyone it's nice to them, but not like
right.
it's weird.
Gecko says that, you know how in Shadows of Colossus there are stone shrines with lizards crawling on them? I think sky buildings need more lizards. You know, yeah. More lizards, but also like more insects, which is funny because like I'm not a big bug person myself.
I was
But
gonna say spiders.
yes, I do love spiders. I think they're so cute.
I
But
don't, but I don't know, spiders feel
ladybugs would
right
be
in the
cute
sky.
too.
Oh yes, like imagine a ladybug cape.
Big chunky bees.
That is so cute.
Fireflies. Ooh, fireflies would be awesome, especially at aviary at night. I would love that.
Oh my god. Yes.
THC, we're just throwing all these ideas, you know, they're just getting thrown out there for you to write down. But I was gonna say, going back
I
to
feel
the
like
kitties, I think it'd be so cute if for Days of Mischief this year, if the cat, like the krill cat, had like a bunch of little krill kitties. And they're just
oh
like
my
walking
god,
around.
yeah.
That would be so cute. Much
That
as
would be
fireflies
so
in
cute.
Forest When. Oh, that would be amazing. Oh my goodness. So you would add your cat. Ooh, I don't remember what I said last time for this.
Well, you already got turtles, so
Yeah, I've got turtles, and those are my favorite. I think light dragons would be cool. We've got our dark dragons, our krills. Oh, I know what I said last time now. It's one that we've talked about on stream. So, but I do think light dragons would be a really cool idea to see in Sky. Like just flying around like in
yes.
Prairie, like maybe in Sanctuary or like a whole new area.
They attack you and you get light back.
Right. But last time I said, and we've talked about this a lot, so I love coming up with seasonal ideas, and I would really love a wasteland season where it's like the super sandstormy area in Wasteland, like a whole new area. And there's like a little village like in the center of the sandstorm, and you go there and like try to help the spirits with whatever they need help with. I haven't gotten that far into the concept yet. And you can't fly because it's super windy and sandstormy, and if you try to fly, you're gonna get thrown around. So you have to run, but like on the sand. And I would love to see dark sand sharks. And there's like rocks in the sand, and you have to run from one rock to the next. And like as soon as you get on the sand, like the sand sharks can like detect you, and they start coming towards you. And if you don't get to the next rock before they get to you, then they will pick you up and then like throw you around and steal your wing light.
It sounds fun.
Right? TGC, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you know. I'm also
I
a
don't know
huge.
if, like, they
Go ahead.
could do it, like, I don't know if they are allowed, like, legally to use, like, ideas that are, like, thrown out, like, on the web.
I'm not sure. I know they've taken like concepts
Because of the
before, because
rights.
I think they like they used a concept for a video that they made from another creator, Saddest, I think it was on YouTube. I think they used and they credited them. And I know they've said like they've
Maybe, like,
used
they agreed, signed us a
yeah.
paper.
So I'm not too
That's
sure.
cool, though.
But yeah,
I don't
you
know.
know,
I'm not
TGC,
familiar.
you don't gotta ask me nothing. You don't need any of my permission. Like, just take these ideas and put them in the game. It's funny because for a long time, like almost a year on stream, we were talking about a season in Vault that was a basement season and was like a hidden refuge. And I was constantly saying that. And then we had Season of Remembrance. And I was like, excuse me.
Yes. Where's my money for the ideas?
But
I like that season.
yeah,
It
it was nice and sad. I will say it is a little bit forgettable. Like we all kind of forget that it's there until Sundays when we do our wing light run. We're like, oh yeah. But I
That's okay.
also feel like I also feel like that might be kind of what they were going for, since that's kind of the vibe I feel like that season is giving off. Like it's a forgotten space, and so I feel like
Yeah.
that's what they're going for.
Maybe.
I hope so. Otherwise, I feel bad for the designers of that season.
Yeah.
But
I
we got
mean,
off
there's more
topic.
seasons.
Yeah, there are.
But this season of what's it? Which one is it? With the masks.
Season of Passage. Passage
Yes,
was the
I
mask, yeah.
didn't like that season. I flopped.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that one was kind of
I'm sorry. But
Remembrance, Passage, and Moments kind of really just did not,
right?
like right after Aurora, they just didn't really hit for me. But
Yeah,
they were
I
still
get it.
they
Me
were
too.
still they were good seasons. Like I'm not like saying they were terrible or anything. They just didn't hit me like impactfully. Like I know others really loved them, but I didn't really get anything
I
from them.
like moments. I like moments for sure. Not as much as Aurora, but yeah.
Of course.
And then
It's like how do
Passage,
you follow up, you know, Aurora?
yeah, right. I do like Passage because I feel like they used the tech festival, whatever it's
Yes.
called,
The festival tech.
badly.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like you couldn't find the spirits, or like watch the memories properly because
And
there were,
trying
like, too many people.
trying to be there with your friends was very difficult.
Yeah,
I know that
too,
was like the
and
early,
like the quests.
yeah, that was like the early
Just
version of festival tech, and it was still very, very, very buggy. It's still a little buggy, you know, now, but it was way worse then. Like you were constantly getting split from your friends and stuff. And
yeah,
I just remember streaming that season and being so frustrated trying to
yeah,
do
me too.
seasonal quests, and like we would all go together as a group. Like we had several times where we were a group of 8 and we would go and every single one of us would be split from each other. And it was so upsetting.
Wow, that's bad. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite season.
for sure. Yeah.
Um,
And that kind of
yeah,
ties us
and-
into like the next question here. What are some changes that have come to Sky since your time as a moth that you enjoy the most? We were talking about some things that we didn't like. What are some changes that we do like though?
the event tickets currency thingy.
Absolutely.
currency?
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
I was very
I-
iffy
at
at
first
first
I was-
on it.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
I was like, another currency? Really?
Like something else to farm, really.
Like,
Um,
don't just make things
that's
cheaper. We'll
nice.
just. But, like, now that we've had it for a while, yeah, I agree with you 100%. Festival, not festival tech.
Especially-
The event stuff is great.
Yeah, the tickets. Especially recently, they've done the thing where like it does a call, so like you can see it from afar.
Yes.
That's really nice because I used to like not find it, especially like the first like the
Yes.
Days of Color.
Yes, the bubbles.
were
Oh
like
my gosh.
transparent.
I know.
How do you
I left
find that?
feedback. I left feedback, and you know, I mentioned it a lot. I was like, I cannot see them. They're invisible.
The way I would find it is there were like cluster of people.
You're right. Yeah. Exactly. Pixie says they
But
liked
yeah,
the introduction of the daily light system. That's a great one. I wasn't here much before it, so but yeah, the daily lighting is amazing. The addition of the chevrons is really nice.
I'm too young of a player to.
Yeah. The removal of collision damage too. I'm so glad that they, because before like you could collide into stuff and like lose light if you hit stuff hard.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense though. I'm just saying, if you hit a tree really hard, you
Yeah.
should lose some light.
Get a little dizzy.
Just learn how
Lose a
to
little
fly.
light.
Just learn how to fly. It's gonna be okay.
Listen, I am a very, very old moth because I still fly into things. There was a time when you would
I
also
had a
lose
business
emotes and yes, and that was my fear.
email.
Yes, so early into Sky,
Oh,
when you went to Eden, instead of losing wing light, because you didn't really have that, you lost your emotes.
no, that's terrible.
Uh-huh.
Bad idea.
And like
I would have quit.
if you got bonked by a crab or a krill or something, you would lose your emotes instead of, because there wasn't like a light to collect.
That sounds terrible.
So for when I first started playing Sky again, I was like, are we gonna lose all of our emotes? Because I had been collecting all the emotes. And I was like, I am not doing that again.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure.
Good thing they changed it, I guess.
Mhm. I can't remember what I said last time for this question. Yeah, I don't remember changes that have come since I've been a moth. I mean, they added the turtle event. That's nice. The addition of aviary is nice. I was very iffy on aviary at first, but I'm getting there. I'm still not 100% sold on it yet, but I'm getting there.
Me too.
I still have my home as OG home.
Me too.
But
To be fair, it's more efficient
yes, yeah.
as a whole.
Me too. It's for streaming efficiency, it's just easier to have it set as home.
Yeah.
But so our next question, for question number 16, I think we're at. Yes. What are some changes and or new features you would like to see come to Sky in the future?
I want free run in this game.
Did you say
I've
free
talked
rent?
about it in the troop.
Oh yes, that was
I
you.
talked about it in troop, but like
I've seen I
I
have
want
seen
that.
I've seen concept art for that and I'm like, please. I would love
Yeah.
that. To have a like Freerin
Um,
or Fern staff in Sky, I would lose it. I would pay cash money.
Me too. Like I want the parents' hair. Like it's so cute.
Oh yes,
And let me think about actual.
I know.
change
I'm
that
like, what
happened.
changes would I like to see?
It's
Oh,
like run
uh,
is not happening.
friendship constellation change. I would like to see. I would love to be able to see friends that are online only. Like have a feed, like a tab where you can see only your friends that are online. You can filter like a search. So like if I wanted to find Peachie, I could search your name and it would pull up your name. You know?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
love to
'cause when you
see.
have a lot of friends, it's really hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's like the biggest change that I would like to see. Also, really quick, I gotta grab something really fast. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's like that TikTok where like the people are like, "Hey, can you watch my kid for a second?" And I'm like watching you guys chat.
You're watching all the
How's it
cuties.
going?
I'm back. I ordered some food for after this. From like a local little cafe. They have like coffee and croissants and stuff, so
Yeah.
I ordered that, and then after this I will be enjoying that while we do some kennel running. I already did dailies today, so but I am set. All right. But yeah, so the
Wait,
friendship,
I changed.
huh?
I wanted to say your change before we move on. I'd like to be able to like light everyone up at once.
Yes, I would too. I know they'll never do that because they've said before, like, that's kind of against the whole idea of the daily lighting. But when you have as many friends as I do, like daily lighting it's a whole chore on its own.
It's a job. It's a job.
For real.
Like some days I'm too lazy. I just do my best friends, and
Mhm.
that's like, oh, that's 4 pages. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that like I was saying, like just a whole friendship. I know that they updated the friendship constellation, but in beta, at the early version, it had all those things I was talking about. It filtered. You could see who was online. You could search for specific friends. Like they had a version like that in beta, and they never released it. And
why?
y'all might think I'm crazy, but I remember this because I remember being like, I cannot wait for this to come to live. And and then they never did it.
Came.
Yeah. And I was so excited when they talked about a friendship constellation update. I was like, yes, we're finally getting it. And then it came to live and I was like, this is not what I wanted, but okay. It's
No,
still
we
better
have
than
like
what we had
bugs
before.
constellations.
I don't know when they're gonna fix that, but I need it fixed because every day I light my friends and I never know if I already lit them or not because half the time it doesn't
Yeah.
show that they're lit.
Right, there's that. There's the fact sometimes they're online and it doesn't show
Mm-hmm.
the hearts. Fix it.
Yep. I'm trying to get back up to 2200 hearts. I spent a bunch of hearts on the stuff in the shop.
Oh,
Also,
I forgot about that.
also, I don't know if you've heard about this. I've mentioned it in stream, and I should mention it in troop chat, but I don't think I have. I have reported it as a bug. They talked about how like after the 3rd seasonal quest for season nesting, we'll unlock like the quest board thing.
Yeah.
Well, one of the quest board things is to buy 15 items from the shop. And in beta, I already bought everything from the shop before the quest board was unlocked.
Oh,
So now I can't do that quest. I'm locked out of that quest.
definitely report that.
Yeah. So I've been telling everybody like in live, like I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody. Like I'm not trying to like say anything specific, but just don't buy all of the props. Don't be like me. Like wait until after the 3rd quest because I'm very frustrated because now I'm just locked and I can't do that quest and it won't complete. It doesn't count the ones I've already bought. So now
Yeah,
I'm
and if
just
there's nothing to buy,
right.
yeah.
So it's unfortunate. Let's
Well,
see.
report it and
Mhm.
hope for the best, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, I can always ask TGC for the items that are at
Yeah.
the end of those, but it's just the fact that like if it's in live I can't, and if it's the same bug in live, then that's gonna affect a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna fix it for sure if it's in live.
Yeah, I definitely hope so. All
But
right.
I hope that it doesn't come to this
Yeah,
because
me too.
TikTok people love to complain lately, and
Oh
I don't
man, I've been
understand.
the comments I've been seeing.
Mm, yeah,
I didn't go and look, but I heard something about the Sky Instagram yesterday, like something to do with Taylor Swift. I saw it in the troop chat. I
yeah,
didn't go to
I
look.
don't know either. I
I
have no
was like,
idea.
But apparently there was some drama on Insta, and Mush says Reddit people too. Yeah, you right, Mush, you right. uh, yeah, the community is overwhelmingly positive, but there's definitely those social media spaces where I think people just feel a little
Yeah,
bit more free to like say whatever they want, like completely unhinged, and they stop thinking about the fact that yeah, it's frustrating, but the devs are people too, and
yeah, there.
there's no need to like tear them down because something isn't how exactly like you want it, or something's messed up, you know.
Yeah, the one thing that really makes me angry is people calling TGC greedy. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
get it. The prices are what they are, and I
Yeah.
don't like it either. But like, how do
Right.
you think the
I,
people working there get paid?
right.
Like,
Exactly. Because I'm right there with you. Because
it's a free game.
I would, like I would love for everything to be free in this game. Like I would love to never have to spend money in this game, ever. I would love it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, TGC is a business. It's got employees, it's got expenses, it's, and it's trying,
Right.
if you want to make Sky better, you have to have the funds to make it better. And so like there's
Exactly.
times where I'll see cosmetics and I'm like, man, this is a little bit pricier than I feel like it should
It
be.
is expensive. It is
But
expensive. Like, I'm
there's
not saying it's not, but
exactly. So like I completely get like, man, that's a little bit expensive. Like I get when people say that, but to not want them to have any IAPs, like they want everything to be free, it's just not feasible. And it's not fair to expect that from them. The game's already free. You don't have to
yeah,
buy
like
anything to enjoy the
exactly.
game, so
Like, because it's a free game, there's gonna be in-app
in-app
purchases. Like, this is
purchases,
how it
right?
works. It's
Exactly.
a game that's alive. Like, if
Sky
it had no updates, then it's not needed. But and
right.
you can argue that because servers cost money too.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
And
how
then
do they think the game is still here? They
right.
need
And
money.
then Sky is not the only game that has in-app purchases, and like it's a free-to-play game that, you know,
Yeah, I'm just glad it's not gacha, to be honest.
exactly. Yeah, because
Like, I'm
listen,
grateful for
I
that.
have I have spent so much money in this game, but I've still spent more money in Genshin than I have in this game.
We don't talk
And I don't
about
even play
Genshin.
Genshin anymore,
Me
but I
too.
still I still
We
have
don't talk
spent
about
we don't
Genshin.
talk about Genshin.
Stop. I don't want to talk about it.
uh Hi Jan.
Hi, Jenny.
Exactly, Pixie. You can play all of the content without paying a cent. Exactly.
And like, there's nice free cosmetics too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not like all the good cosmetic is paid. Like, there's nice free cosmetic.
Gecko.
You
Does
know.
anyone want to split a collector's art book with me? Listen, I did not want to drop that money, but I did because I was like, I want this art book. I'm just
Yeah, me too.
praying, fingers crossed, that I get, because the art books are going to be numbered. I want number 69.
That would
Please.
be fun.
If I don't get
If
number
I have it,
69,
we
I'll have
can
to.
trade.
Okay. I know, I cannot wait to
Oh
get it
wait.
either.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting. By now, it's free. Girl math, I've waited long enough that it's free when I get it.
Right, because the money is already gone and it's been gone, so.
Yeah. It's been gone for 4 months. I think it's fine
Girl
now.
math right there. I love it.
It's basically free.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, love it.
And shipping was free.
Oh, yes, yes. My shipping was free too, which was really
We
nice. So,
we, we actually saved money.
you right. You right. They actually paid us in the end. Oh, man.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's see. Where were we even at?
We went so far off the
I know.
question.
That's okay though. That's all right. That's totally fine. Um, I've been wanting to do these interviews for a long time, and I was gonna come up with different questions for this one, but I was like, I kind of want to make it easy because I feel like these questions are pretty standard questions for Sky, and
Yeah.
they're ones that we asked because last month I did this with Lost Girl. I would really like to do these monthly. I'm kind of thinking next month I might try to see about doing a group interview. Um,
Ooh.
where it's like maybe three other people, myself and three other people. And I ask different questions, just kind of see how that goes, because I really enjoy doing these interviews and like chatting, and
Yeah.
especially with
That's fun.
other troop members, and then I get to share other troop members with the chat that like maybe they haven't seen your content before. Um,
Yeah.
you know? So it's really nice. But
Yeah.
plus I'm not active in the troop chat. Like chat, I'm antisocial everywhere. Like I'm in the troop chat, but I watch everything that y'all say in there, but I very rarely do I talk in there. So this is my way of getting to chat
Yeah.
with the troop.
It's funny because like you never told, but when I mentioned Freerun, you were like, "Hi."
I was like, free run? Hello? Or like whenever Moon was like posting
Yeah.
like all the Zelda stuff in there, I was like, hello? Zelda stuff?
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Okay, let's see. Question number 17. What advice would you offer to new mods? Ooh, this is a good one.
Yeah. I think I would tell them to enjoy being new.
Mm-hmm.
Film it for memory later.
Yes, absolutely.
Just even like, just for yourself. Like, I regret not having many because I deleted that footage.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, I really regret that. And there's a baldy. And you know, just take your time. It's okay if you don't know things.
Mm-hmm.
Don't jump into like watching videos, getting
Right.
spoiled. Like half of the fun of Sky is learning how it works.
Right.
So
For sure. That's
yeah, and
that's good
save your
advice right
candles.
there. Yes. I was waiting.
Save
I
your
was
candles.
waiting
Stop
for that.
friending everyone.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
friending everyone. Like
Put the white candle down.
exactly.
um
Actually, I got really lucky when I was a moth
mhm.
because I wanted to like when I went to friend or like wanted to give a heart to my veteran,
Mhm.
they refused and they would pay for it.
Oh.
So I can save my candles. And I was like, oh, I have a lot of candles. It's fine. I have like 60.
Oh, that's so
I was like,
sweet
I have a
though.
lot of candles. That was before I learned what traveling spirits are.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah.
I know
Yeah.
when I was a new moth, the one thing I didn't know was what were traveling spirits. And Sassy Drifter was there when I was a
Mm.
moth. And I was like, what is this? Like, what are we supposed to do? And didn't get um didn't get anything from them because I hadn't been to Eden, so I couldn't unlock the wing buff. And then
Oh
the
yeah.
very next traveling spirit, then by that time I knew what traveling spirits were. And I was so upset that I didn't get Sassy Drifter because I was like, who knows how long it'll be before they come back. And I didn't get them
Yeah.
until PlayStation release.
Wow.
That's how long it took, you know? And when they came, I was so excited. I was like, finally, I'm finally gonna get... I don't even really wear their cosmetics. It's just the fact that I had missed that spirit.
Yeah. I get it. One of my biggest regrets of Sky is when I was like a month-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the spirit's name, but like the Mentapants one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the white pants. It came right, and
Mhm.
was during Days of Fortune, and I decided, oh, I'm just gonna buy all the masks at once, and so I skipped on the TS, and I regret that a
Oh,
lot.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, like I know who
I
you're talking
really
about.
like it.
It's the one in Sanctuary, right? With the Manta Pants.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I can't
the
remember their
white.
name either.
I don't know spirit names ever, so
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
don't
I
remember very many of them.
really
Like, if
like
I
that.
see it, I know who it is, but I don't remember them unless I see them.
Yeah.
That's like Orange Kimono Grandpa. His real name is Dancing Performer. I never remember that until they had like the vote, and then I was like, okay, I have to tell people to
Yeah.
vote for Orange Kimono Grandpa, but that's not his name. So who am I telling them to vote for? So I had to actually go look up Rallying Thrill Seeker. That's it. Yeah, Jan. Yeah, Rallying Thrill Seeker, I think is it.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
That
You
looks
know
right.
how the dailies the dailies that tell you the spirit's name.
Yeah, it's like, okay, but who's
I
that?
can never know where it is. I have to Google it every single
Oh,
time. I have to Google where is that spirit.
yeah.
Like, I just don't know.
Yep, for sure. If I don't know, then I just ask chat. I'm like, where's the spirit at? You know, I'm a fake Sky Kid. I don't have all the spirits
Yeah.
memorized. I actually
I don't
have,
think no one does.
for the most part, I know where they are. It's Valley and Wasteland that trip me up sometimes. Because I feel like a lot of the Valley spirits, their emotes are very similar. And
Yeah.
Wasteland, I just don't remember where all those spirits are.
I only know this spirit in the valley and the
Yeah, Juggler.
here's it. The other one.
Same for you,
The one-
Jan. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Valley. It's just, I
this
just,
one.
yeah. And those are both in the ice rink, I think, right?
No.
Are they? They're
The
not?
juggler is when you first get in like the first area.
Yeah, I think its official name is the ice
In
rink.
the tunnel,
Yeah, yeah.
and then the other one is in the temple.
The little two oh the other one's, oh, that's right, that one's in the temple. That's right.
Yeah.
See? Just can't remember those. Can't remember them exactly, Jan. Exactly.
And yeah, for Wasteland, I just never do the spirits, so
Oh, okay.
there's
That's,
that.
yeah, there you go. Problem solved.
I just skip it. It's not worth it.
Listen, like, when it gets, like, once I have all the stuff from the season, when it gets to Wasteland spirits for the dailies, I'm like, what if we just don't do that daily? And then everybody in chat, or like that's with me and Sky, they're like, Mav, we're gonna do the daily. And I'm
I
like,
think I'm right. I think you are right. Absolutely, it's not worth the one candle. I'm
like,
sorry.
I'm like, but what if we just don't? What if we just pretend?
Especially the long ones, like that's
Playful
the
parent.
central area. Like no,
Mhm.
if I see it, I'm like, nope, not doing it. It's
Mhm.
fine. I don't need that one candle.
Yeah. Mush usually makes me do that one though. Makes me tag along for it. Usually though, the people that are with me are more than willing to do the spirit and me just be there.
You're lucky.
Because I'm just not good at doing that spirit.
Yeah.
Need that one white candle.
I really don't.
Yeah. When it's a daily, you know, but my candle count is pretty good, but I think you were talking about this in your stream where like the more candles you
Yes.
have, the more you want. And that's definitely, I
Yeah.
definitely feel that because now like I just want to try to get to 10K on candles. Like
And then
that's
after 10K, it's gonna be 20K.
like that's my goal is to get to 10 and I'm at 6,136 right now. But I also don't
do it.
do a strong candle grind. Like I don't go gray all the time. I don't push myself to really candle run. Like I just do it passively throughout the day as we're doing
Yeah.
dailies and stuff.
Mm.
And usually we
I
have
think
like the same
we're-
candle run route.
Yeah,
What were you
I
saying?
think we're lucky to be in troop. To be honest,
For sure, for sure.
It for sure helps me a lot.
A lot
with
of
the
times I'm
candle.
just like, are they sure they wanted me in this? Because like I'm not the, you know, like when I look at like
Me
Nasty
too.
Mold and Noob Mode and like
Right.
Josh and Rad and like
I get it.
Slesk and Crow and like all of them in the troop, all of y'all really. When I look at all of y'all and I'm like, do I belong here? Jan over there, like Craze, and like I'm just
You
happy to
know-
be here.
When I got the email, I was confused because I forgot I applied, and I was
Aw.
also confused because I had like maybe like 200 followers on TikTok. Like I was very small.
Yeah, I definitely
And
think that they
for
were
sure
going
didn't expect it.
for. I think they were going for quality over quantity for sure. Because
Yeah,
there were a lot
I
of
think it's the vibe for sure.
people that were. It was weird when they first like had us like announced as the troop. it was interesting because there were a lot of people that were very mad, like, about the troop existing, and then come to find out they had applied and didn't get in. And I was like,
remember on
oh,
TikTok,
yeah, I saw a lot of
seeing
that
a
on
lot of
TikTok,
people
and I
like,
was like,
oh, why did I not get in? And keep saying that content like over and over, like, oh, I didn't get in. Oh, I don't like them.
yeah,
Oh, the troop is bad. They're not good.
yeah.
Like they make
I know
bad content.
when I
And I was like,
first
this is why you're not in the troop. Like
when I first saw
literally.
those TikToks, I genuinely felt bad. I was like, oh man, like they really just don't like the idea of the troop existing. You know, because I guess they thought like it's like the Sky Elite, and that's really not the vibe of the troop. It's more of we're,
Yeah.
you know, a part of the troop because we're helping to spread the word and awareness of Sky, and
Mm.
TGC is basically helping us to do that. And that's really more of the vibe of what the troop is, you know? And when I saw all of that, I
It's
was like,
very
oh
much
no, like,
not elites.
what'd you say?
Sorry. I said it's very much not like elite vibe. Like
Right,
it's
exactly.
not like that. Like
And
sorry.
and like when I was seeing the TikToks about it, I was like, oh no, like people feel this, like they're upset about it, like their feelings are hurt, and like I started feeling really bad, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this because like I don't want to make people feel like they're like less than or like, you know, whatever. And then I would look in the comments, which I shouldn't have done, but I was doing it. And then I see them comment and they're like, yeah, I applied and I'm a huge Sky content creator on TikTok, but I didn't get in. And I was like, oh, okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
Now I see what's going on. And so then I stopped feeling bad
And
about it.
and then people like were asking like, oh, what is that thing you're talking about? And they just explained that it's you join and you get free stuff. Which
Right, and that's not it at
I
all.
think this is just I mean the free stuff is nice. I'm not gonna say otherwise, but like
But we do,
for me,
because like I've been transparent with stream, like we have certain content and certain stuff that TGC is like, if you put this out, you get these rewards. And it's like, okay,
yeah.
like I'm more than happy to put that content out because I'm already playing Sky anyways. So, you
Yeah.
know, but it's not like they're just like,
Very often.
here, you're in the troop here, and they just throw stuff at us. Like we do work
Yeah,
for
like
it. And
exactly.
sometimes it does feel like a lot
It's
of
not
work.
just
Sometimes I
free
get a little
stuff.
overwhelmed.
Yeah. It's
But
not like just oh here's this free stuff and you
yeah,
do not
the
sign
nice
up.
thing
It's
is like you
very
can
much not like
always
it.
like you can opt in or out of if you want to like get the
Mm.
do the content and do the stuff, you know. And I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Like it's not like you're required to do this content to be in the troop, you know.
yeah.
But
And I've even like had some times where I was busy and I couldn't make content that month, and I just DM them, explain the situation,
right.
and like, oh, okay, you're
Oh,
fine. Like,
they're very
totally
understanding.
fine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And for
think
me, I really like, sorry, the
no,
opportunity to talk with people is
exactly.
more
Hmm.
why I wanted to join.
Yeah, because that's me too. Like one is getting to meet all of y'all, like other Sky content creators. Like I didn't know that Sky TikTok was very much of a thing. Like I've seen it every once in a while, but I didn't know
Mm.
just how big it was and how many like creators there are
Yeah.
on there. And then just getting to have the opportunity to speak with the devs, and like even like
Right.
there are times when we would have like the little tea times where we have like little voice chats with the
I
devs.
love to time.
Me too. And like getting to
My
like
favorite thing.
voice your opinions about things in Sky and voice, you know, concerns, and like they genuinely like listen and like hear you. And there's been times where we're talking and I see them like writing stuff down because they're like, you know, we're gonna talk about this, you know, like we'll mention this to, you know, whoever it needs to be mentioned to. And it's like, you know,
Mm.
so like the concerns that my community brings to me, I then get to help bring that. You know, I always recommend like going to the Discord and like putting it in the feedback always, but it's also nice getting to like have that direct line to them.
Yeah. For sure.
But
Like you're no, you know you're being heard. Like
exactly.
yeah, especially Stelly, she makes
Oh my
sure
gosh,
that
yes.
we feel heard. Like she's the best.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I mean, Peggy is nice too. I'm not saying
Oh yeah, they're all really nice, but
that sounded bad. Like it sounded
yeah,
like
Stelly's
you
the one that we
yeah,
interact with most with in there. And yeah.
yeah. I've been talking to Peggy more.
Mm-hmm.
But I think because they're less busy,
Mm-hmm.
so I get like quicker answers. And if it's like a big question where I know it's gonna need Stelly anyway, I'm just asking Stelly. Like
Right.
the whole
always
mechanism, like
I always
mental.
I get nervous like whenever like, oh, I need stuff in beta for content, and Stelly's always like, just DM me if you need anything for beta. And I'm like, but I don't bother you.
Yeah, me too. And then I'm like, it's literally her job. Why are you like this? Yeah, for sure. Like
but
they're
yeah,
nice. I
so
love them.
I we're so off topic, but that's okay. But yeah, like
Sorry.
it's just like being in the troupe, like, and getting to meet so many other content creators, like even like content creators that I knew before we were in the troupe.
Mm.
Like I knew Jan, but I didn't know that Jan posted content. That
Mm.
was I didn't know that until the troupe, and I was like, okay, and then like um Yellow Mint Tea and Bolty and Iridays, all of these
Mm.
other people that like I already had associated with before the troupe. But I remember just being so excited when I was like, man, I really hope like these other Sky content creators get to join the troupe, because it'd just be amazing to be in a group with content creators that I already know and that I know are amazing.
Yeah,
And then like at the same time I'm like, but then why am I I have
I
that
get it.
imposter syndrome so bad.
But I think you would belong there, to be honest.
No, you. The funny thing is that most of us knew each other. Exactly, Jan. Most of us knew each other already. So it's really sweet.
I well, I knew of some people, but not
Hmm.
like directly.
Right, I definitely met a lot of new, especially like the TikTok side of things.
Hmm.
I didn't
Yeah.
really know that that was a thing. So it's really cool to see. Anyways, sorry chat. I know we're like way off topic and you're like, what?
I think I like it.
But
Probably interesting.
yeah.
But I think I would like it if like I didn't know about all that and I heard of it.
Right. I always try
Maybe
to be
check
very
it out.
transparent, like with what's going on with the troop. Like obviously, like I don't talk about stuff we're not supposed to talk about, but like
Yeah,
stuff
I
that
never
they're,
know how
you
much
know,
I'm allowed to say, like
right.
beyond my stuff. So I'm like, I
But
get
like
stuff.
like I like for my community to know that like the troop is not like some elitist, exclusive,
Mm,
you know, group that's like everybody in it like thinks they're better than like that's definitely not the vibe at all
yeah,
over there.
for sure. And I
And
think yeah, they handpicked who got in for sure.
right, I think they did a really good job of like selecting her, because like it's so weird because there's so many of us but we all just get along perfectly, like very well. Like I haven't
Yeah, like there's no problem ever.
right.
Yeah.
All right, let me. Oh, we're almost at
Good
2 hours. I know you said you had two
It's fine.
hours. So,
It's fine. I have
okay.
something. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
About bringing communities together. That's an. Oh, well, we're not gonna get back on topic. Another thing too is like so many of our communities were very separate, and then through the troop and like us all meeting each other, and then telling our communities about each other has really like made all these little pieces of Sky communities all really come together into this bigger, just combined Sky community, which I think is really great. Like I love being able to go into like another stream and seeing like people from my stream and that stream and like just getting to interact with everybody just like normal, just like, hey. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. Getting back to the questions, Mush is like, all right, I'm ready. Go ahead and get the next question going. What advice would you offer to Sky Kids struggling with burnout? Ooh.
Very simple advice. It's okay to take a break.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
just
100%.
just take a break. You don't have to play. Just some candles. Like, you're not gonna die. It's okay.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm trying to take this out. There we go. 1,000%. Like, if you need a break, take it. Sky's not going anywhere. And I know FOMO is real. I know there's always that fear of, well, if I take a break, I'm going to miss out on things. And I totally get it because I'm right there. Like, it's like if I want a break, I'm just scared of missing stuff. But if you need it, take it. Because there's nothing in Sky that is more important than your mental, emotional, physical well-being. There's nothing in Sky that's more important than that.
Yeah, and if you
But
think about it, even if like you don't miss the things, but you don't get joy from it, like what's the
then,
point?
exactly. Exactly. And that's like, that's defeating the whole purpose of Sky. If like you're
Yeah.
stressing over getting the things. I know that's something that the devs take very seriously because they've talked about it a lot, like trying to find that balance of we want it to be cozy, we want it to be chill, like we don't want people to stress over Sky, but they're also trying to put out new things for Sky, you know?
Yeah,
So
and
I definitely think
I
that's
think it's
you know,
hard.
yeah, it is a hard balance. I feel for them.
Yeah, because there's the veterans who need things to spend their candles on, and then there's the new
It's
players
me.
who need all the candles they
Right.
can. So like it's a
Exactly.
hard balance. I think this season is a very nice balance.
Yes, because you have
Because
like those seasonal items you can get for doing dailies, and then you also have long-term items that are going to be there
yeah, it comes
forever.
back. Yeah, but I think that's very nice. Yeah.
I was like I try not to ever spoil stuff, but I was like telling people in advance, I was like, do not stress over the items that you're gonna see because they're gonna be expensive. But they're long-term goals. Like they're not going
Yeah.
away. Like don't freak out. But
Yeah, I saw
yeah,
some.
so it's
Sorry.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
I saw some TikTok saying, "Oh, you're gonna need like so many candles, like they're greedy, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, it's literally gonna stay there. You don't have to buy it all at
Right,
once or at all if
exactly.
you don't want to. Like, it's just there.
It's
It's
like
these constellations.
it's like another version of like the Elder Mask, you know, because like they're so expensive, but they're
Yeah.
intended to be long-term goals. Like, yeah, they're
Yeah.
expensive. They're intended for people that have played for a while and have collected candles and, you know. But yeah,
Yeah, I still
definitely
don't have one.
definitely for the for the burnout, definitely take breaks when you need it. And I myself personally, I would recommend if you have friends in Sky, whether they're friends IRL or only in Sky, play with them. You know, like if
Yeah.
you don't feel like candle running, be like, hey, like, do you mind leading me on a candle run? Because I know there's been a lot of times where like people will tell me like, I wouldn't candle run if I wasn't running with you. You know, like when I'm on stream and I'm
Yeah.
running and they join me for candle runs. Or like if it wasn't for you, like I would not be candle running or I would not be playing Sky.
Yeah.
And like that's literally, and that goes back to our conversation about the troop. Like that's kind of the whole point is like I'm here to have a good time with y'all, and if me playing Sky and candle running helps you to continue to enjoy Sky because you're able to just come and latch on to me while I'm running and you get your candles and we get to hang out and have a good time, that's literally what I'm here for.
Yeah. But yeah, take that break if you need it.
For
Ask
sure.
it. I
Exactly,
usually
yeah.
get a little bit of burnout at the end of the season. So,
Yes.
um, yeah.
And that's another good piece of advice too, is like if you're like struggling with that FOMO, like if you're struggling with the fear of missing out, um towards the end of the season, like once you've unlocked everything, you could totally just take a break. Like if you're like, I want all the things from the season, I can't take a break until I get all the things from the season. I mean, first of all, yes you can. But if you were like me and like, you have to have all the things, get all the things, and then as soon as you have them, take a break. You know, like there's nothing else to unlock. It's a good time to just pause on Sky. I'm watching you do these emotes.
Yeah.
Me myself taking it easy after
I
the giveaway I made. Nice, Jan.
yeah, do that.
I love that emote. I don't use it
Honestly,
enough, but
yeah. Being in the troop has helped me like take breaks sometimes because I know I'm gonna get a little something
yeah, from all the
from
content you're
ABC.
doing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, I can take a little break. I don't have to work as hard, and I'm so grateful for that.
Right.
Like,
It
yeah.
really does. I don't know about you. Like I don't know if this how this works for you, but for me, it takes a lot of that pressure off. Like yeah, we do have to like make content to get those things. So it's not like we're getting
Mhm.
them for free. But
I make content anyway, so
right. But like so like me spending candles or me like if I needed a break, it does take some of that pressure off. You know, like I'm more than happy to make all the content for Sky, and so it's really nice to get something out of that.
yeah.
Not that it's not rewarding on its own, just getting to be here and hanging out with all of y'all, but like getting to do different content like this, because if I wasn't in the troop, then I'd be like, okay, well, we have to focus on kennel running and we have to do this and we have to do that, so that way we don't fall behind. And being in the troop like really takes a lot of that pressure off, and I can be like, okay, we can do a little, 2-hour interview stream where we just hang out and chat and have a good time.
Yeah. There's also the fact that just setting up like the interview, if
Mm.
there's no troop, it's kind of hard. Like you have to reach out.
Right,
Like,
like
hey, do you
trying
want to come on my stream? Like,
yeah, trying to collaborate can be difficult, especially if you're like,
yeah.
I am very introverted. Oh, they got the Oreo
No.
plush, the
Is it
plushie.
that?
Oh. Oh, Peachie's like, I'm gone. Oh, they got the Manta now. And they have Oreo. Oh no.
Oh, it's
Interview
mine.
crasher.
Let me take it back. I'm taking it back. It's mine.
Just. But oh, I don't even remember what we were talking about. Oh goodness.
I forgot what we were saying.
That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, I mean that's really good advice though for Sky kids that are struggling with burnout, is to take those breaks as needed, play with friends, let them guide you if you need.
Yeah.
So that brings us to our next question, which is technically our last question, which is question 19. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Yeah. I think cookies and cream,
Oh, okay, okay.
probably.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
If
Chat, what
not,
about
I
y'all?
really like vanilla.
Vanilla,
Yeah.
yeah, classic vanilla. Oh, I
Very
love it.
basic, but it's
Vanilla,
solid
no,
one.
vanilla is so good. I really like vanilla bean ice cream.
Ooh.
That one is really good too. But the ice cream that I get the most, it's not really a flavor. It's vanilla ice cream with chopped pecans, caramel, and
Mm.
chocolate.
Oh, that sounds so good.
It's, oh, I love it. I always have to get a small container of it because otherwise, if I get a big one, I'll eat the whole thing in one
You just
sitting.
ate the whole thing. Yeah,
Yep.
I get it.
Mush says any ice cream. Yeah, I like to have that question in there at the end because that's something TGC always likes to ask, and I think it's a cute way to kind of get to the end there. And then like Jan says I recently tried pistachio and it's became a favorite. Pistachio ice cream is so good. Pixie says anything triple chocolate. Ooh. I'm not too big on chocolate, but I do like a little chocolate. But it brings us to question number 20, which is just anything you'd like to add, which, chat, if y'all have any questions for Peachy or myself, or Peachy, if you have any questions for me or for chat, this is the time. Feel free to ask.
Ooh. Well,
No pressure,
thanks
though.
for having me.
Yeah, no
Thanks for
problem.
having me.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it. Secretly, I've been wanting to collab for a while. Because I
Aww.
think you're cool.
No, you.
But I was like, well, I don't want to bother them. Like,
Aww.
so I never
No,
asked.
listen, that's always me. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I want to collab with everybody, but like, I don't want to ask everybody.
Yeah, I was like, we never talked ever.
Right.
Sometimes I was in your chat. What do? So yeah, I'm really glad to be here.
Oh, well, it was really nice having you. I didn't know like
Thank
how it's gonna
you.
go because like you said, we've never really interacted, but it really well. I really had a great time. Jan asks our favorite color. So my favorite color is black. Nobody come for me because it's not a color. Favorite color is black. If it's not black, it's like a purple lavender or like a sky blue or like a deep foresty green. I really like a lot of colors, but black's my favorite.
It is a color in the art sense of the word, just not physically.
Right. That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Mine is pink.
Okay. That's a good one too.
Peach pink. Peach pink specifically. Like
Makes sense.
it's in the name. Yeah. And yellow.
And yellow, okay. Oh, it's very like
cute, bright
summery,
colors.
like happy colors. I love that.
Yeah.
Mine are more like wintry, like chill colors, I feel like. Pixie asked,
Yeah.
Pixie is asking, what has been the most memorable moment in the skies for you, Pixie? Or Peachy. I can read.
I'm gonna repeat myself, but
I would say the Aurora concert, probably.
yeah, specifically the world record,
The world record
Guinness
event?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's really
Absolutely.
nice. Otherwise, when I met my Sky best friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
It wasn't Grandma. We were AFK. Just saying.
See?
TGC, give us
TGC?
back.
Give us back that AFK wax.
Oh,
No,
we're not
it's-
AFK because we were interacting.
Y'all were
but-
chatting, but y'all didn't have to like run after the wax.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's another funny story about Granny and like being able to like sit there and not have to chase after the balls. Years ago, before I started streaming, I was at Granny's and I was sitting at a chat table with another Sky kid, and we were chatting and we were having a great time. I was having so much fun chatting with them. We were collecting wax, and they had gotten up and they were like, I'll be right back, because there was someone that needed help at the entrance to the cave where you have to like stomp on the thing.
Oh no. Oh no.
And they went, and then they fell in and got servers separated, and we never chatted again.
Terrible.
Years later, come to find out, it's Maelstrom in the troop. That's because
No way.
their name was Maelstrom, and I had forgotten about it.
Wow.
And I even like made a post, like it was like a thing TGC was doing where it's like share a moment in Sky where like you met someone and like y'all had an interaction and like didn't add each other and stuff. And so I did that. It was like Sky missed encounters or something. I don't remember what the hashtag was. I went and found it and I shared it in the troop. And I was like, Maelstrom, is this you? And then they were like, you know what? I remember that. And I'm like, it's such a small world. Like, what are the odds? And I would never have,
Wow.
I would never have found that out if it wasn't for the troop.
Yeah.
And
Wow, that's
we never interact though, but it's just so crazy that we had that interaction at one point. But yeah, it's amazing. Like I said, like I don't really talk a lot in the troop chat, and I don't really like reach out to anybody because I'm shy, uwu. But I'm always there, like reading everything y'all say and just admiring you all from a distance.
I'm definitely one of the more chattier people, I think.
Someone
Always
has to
very
be, and it's
yapping.
not gonna be me.
Always yapping away in there. Like, oh, there's this, there's that, there's this.
Mm-hmm.
This happened to me. Like,
Right.
it's like my journal. Sometimes I feel like maybe it's like annoying, but like,
Nah, not at
whatever.
all. Not at all. I'm sure, like, I know, like, the devs and stuff, I bet they go back and, like, see all the stuff that we say, and they have to laugh about it. Like, there's no way that they
Yeah.
don't go back and look and
Yeah.
see it all.
I remember the time when we talked about the Menta juicer and I was like traumatized because I didn't know.
I
And
know.
like it was a
It
super long
was
talk.
like having
Like
having a dev bring that to our attention too is just so
yeah.
like profoundly life-changing for me, like because I never saw it as that. I always thought that like the windows just opened and they flew through the windows. I thought they were just windows, and then they're like, well, it's like a manta juicer, and like they're trapped in there, and I was like, excuse
Traumatized
me.
now, thanks.
Excuse me? Forest mommy, can we talk? But yeah,
Are
absolutely.
we the bad guys?
And it's so funny because we were just having a conversation amongst ourselves as the troop, and I was actually like interacting for once because we were talking about lore. And then devs just popped in and started talking, and I was like, hello?
You're traumatizing us.
Yeah. But oh my goodness, this has been so fun. Thank you so much for joining me for this interview. I had a blast. It was very
Me too.
nice.
Thanks for having me. I'll come back
Again,
anytime you want.
okay, good to know. For everybody in chat, if you haven't already, be sure to check the links in the pinned message. That is Peachie's TikTok as well as their Twitch. They do stream a little uwu. So
Ooh.
you know, go check them out. Go check out their content. Another member of the Sky Creator Troupe.
Can I like advertise something?
Yeah, go ahead.
So like it's gonna be a bit annoying, but like if you go to either of those links and join my Discord, there's gonna be a candle giveaway. Who
Okay.
doesn't want candles, right?
Okay.
It's starting today when I post it on TikTok. I need to film that, but yeah, that's it. Actually,
Okay.
can I just post the link? Maybe it's in the
Do you want to DM me the link? I was actually gonna go try to grab it, but if you want to DM it to me, I can put it in the chat because it won't let anybody else put links.
Okay, here you go. Thank you.
There we go. And
Make
I
sure
will
you grab
also-
the sky roll. Otherwise you won't see the giveaway channel. It's a bit weird,
Gotcha. Okay,
yeah,
I'm
go get
looking.
them
I'm
candles.
looking. Let's complete a few steps. There we go.
Oh my god. It's the map in my
Okay,
Discord
I
server.
joined and I'm seeing the welcome.
Yeah, and if you go in roles,
Okay, I
and
don't
click
see
on
the
the
roles
link.
channel. It might be locked. I see welcome, content link, content notifications, and links.
Why did it not give you?
It's okay.
Here, I'm just
I
gonna do it for them. And
There
so
we
you
go.
got the, you should, yeah. And the
Okay.
butt is broken apparently.
Sky. There we go. I like how you have the stuff. Oh, Sapphire. That's a bot I haven't seen. I'm gonna have to check that bot out. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
reacted
a
to the
bit like
Sky,
physics.
but I don't see any Sky channels, so that might also be
I think the
broken.
butt is broken right now. I'm just gonna
Okay.
give it the thing to you and
Okay.
mush.
Awesome. I'm just letting you know so that way you're aware of it, and then, you know.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know. The bot is broken, I think, because usually it works. It worked this morning at 6 a.m. So
Yeah,
that's
there's
weird.
my bots break all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the bot person.
Yeah. But all right. So yeah, if you guys want to go and join that Discord, be sure to go follow Peachy on TikTok and Twitch. And yeah, that way y'all can participate in that candle pack giveaway. Woo. Who doesn't need more
I wonder if
candles?
like, are we allowed to join the giveaways as troop members?
I think we can, but I haven't been
I
because
need to ask, cause
I
like,
feel like that's not really
yeah,
like I mean
yeah, that's not for us.
I have plenty
But,
of
like,
candles. I'll be okay. I'll be fine.
just for a friend, you know, just asking.
You know, just
Yeah.
all right. Well, Peachy, it has been such a pleasure having you for this interview. I'm so glad we got to do this. I had
Know
a
you.
great time.
Yes,
No, you.
you.
Um,
Know you.
thank you so much for joining us. And
No, thank you
is
for
there
having
anything
me.
else you wanted to say to chat, or anything else you wanted to share before we wrap this interview up?
Chat, you guys are cuties. And
Absolutely, 1000%.
also drink water.
Oh, okay, okay.
And
I'll just sip my
have
coffee.
some food.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Straight cheese, all that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And thank you, chat, for being super kind and super cool. And you too, Map.
Aww. Well, thank you for joining us. Everybody say, you know, thank you to Peachy for coming in and hanging out with us. It was lovely to have
It's
you.
like we're in a kindergarten and it's like everyone say thank you.
But
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed my time here. So anytime you want
oh, I'm glad.
a collab, I will gladly join you.
Okay, good to know. Good to know for sure.
If
Yeah,
I'm
like I
not
said,
asleep.
I'm yeah, the time zones are a thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, next month I'm gonna see about maybe doing another interview with multiple troop members. It's just a little bit harder because it's like, how do we fit this into everybody's schedule? So we'll see.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
thank you again, Peachy, for
I'd
joining
love
us.
to be here.
Aw.
Ooh.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I'm gonna disconnect from the call. It was lovely having you. You have a great
Yeah.
rest of your time zone, and
You
we'll
too.
see you next
Enjoy the
time.
food.
Thank you. I will.
Bye.
I'm ready for it. All right, everybody, say bye to
Yeah.
Peachy.
Bye
Bye.
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 Thanks for having
No,
me.
thanks for being here.
No, you.
No, you. Immediately hangs up. I said, no, you, and clicked the button like right after. Mush and I established that I am the no you king. Cannot be me. Alright, let me get this food out because I don't want it to start getting cold. I'm gonna have to grab a little plate actually. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. I... They not wrong, though. Bunch of cuties. And y'all are cool, too. Mhm. Gotta go. Bye, Peachie! I see everything. No, you. No, you. Hi, Zero! Oh, I need sleep, so I only came in to say hello. Have a good stream. Alright, Zero. Can we get Zero tucked in, please? I'm being pecked. Alright, let me take the interview out of the title, since that portion is over. There we go. Oh, yes, we need to unlock hugs. I'm gonna sneeze. One sec. No, you! You take my candle. I have so many candles. See? No, you king. Oh, what is this? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. You. Peachy, I have 2,192 hearts. I am so set on hearts. I am so good on hearts. I'm so good. Please save your candles. Okay, I will take this. I will accept this. There we go. Yay, hugs. Thank you. Thanks again for taking part in this interview. I had an amazing time. Whatever you're about to say, no you. Okay, bye. I'm running away. Alright. Now, I did dailies already. The only thing I still need to do in Sky is Candle Run. Oop. Oh, nope. Nope. I refuse to see it. I will not perceive. Going home. Goodbye. Oh, Peachy, you're more than welcome to join us for Candle Run. If you need Candle Run, feel free to come hang out, Peachy. You're more than welcome.